Good afternoon, everybody. How are you today? And welcome to the latest edition of Drew Mania Live. Nice to have you with us for this Wednesday, the 17th day of June, the year 2020. And of course, this is yours truly, Andrew L. Perry. Oh yes, indeed, as always, coming to you live and at you from the busy streets of New York City as I chat to you what is happening in the world of sports. Well, we have a lot to do today. It's so little time, so we want to get to as much as possible. I got my thoughts on the baseball. Okay, of course, as the war of words continue, we got the U.S. Open announced that they will have no fans. What else? But before we get into all what's happening right now, what's happening right now as we speak, I just got breaking news not too long ago. What I just saw on the CBS Sports Network that has to do with the Oklahoma State basketball team as they will face a postseason ban because of illegal recruiting as happening in Oklahoma State, that the FBI, the NCAA is doing an investigation right now, and it turns out that they find out that the coach of the Oklahoma State basketball team, they will face they're going to lose a scholarship and lose 1 year or 3 years of it was 3 years of the NCAA tournament. So they will not participate of the NCAA tournament as it might be. They will lose a scholar. They will lose 1 year or 2 or 3 years of scholarship. They will lose. And I don't know if the investigation is still pending right now, but it's really not like things are not looking good for Oklahoma, for the Cowboys of Oklahoma State, as they will lose. They got hit really hard with the illegal recruiting that they doing this past year and going into this year. So they are the coaching staff and everybody else is in trouble a lot. So for example, if the Oklahoma State Cowboys basketball team, they cannot, if they get a win to finish off with a winning record this year coming, for example, they would not participate in the NCAA tournament. They wouldn't. They really wouldn't. So again, because of the legal gambling, so they will be so they're in trouble as far as we speak. So as the show progresses, I will see if I will get more information on what's happening. But that's where we are right now as far as the Oklahoma State, for what's going on with Oklahoma State and the college basketball team. But other than that, it's great to have you. It's great to have you aboard. It's been a long time. It's been a long time since I did a live. It's been a long time since I talked to you. So it's great to have you aboard. Once again, it's great to have you aboard. We're in New York City as next week we are getting ready to phase 2 as we speak. We don't know where the governor, by my understanding, that Mayor De Blasio and Andrew Cuomo pretty much they look like they seem to calm down a little bit. They as you know, they really don't like each other, as you may all know, despite all the riot or the protesters is going on with the George Floyd incident, with the George Floyd investigation. So as far as phase 2 is concerned, according to Mayor De Blasio, he said it will probably be more likely earlier than July. So it appears to be Monday, but we don't know for sure. But we shall see. We shall see. Now, as far as the U.S. Open event, word just got out. The word just got out that they will not. The event is going to continue, but it's not this time. It's not gonna be with no fans. Just like any other sport at this point, they're not gonna get any. There's not gonna be no fans. No commissioner don't want to deal with a lot of fans right now, so they don't want to have to deal with if someone gets sick, everybody can get sick. So they want to be careful as quickly as possible. Which brings me to what I want to talk about the first. What I want to talk about this show. What I want to talk about today. And then I'll get to the baseball. Stuff eventually. People need to understand. And I've been seeing a lot that everybody is in a rush to reopen. Understand, and there's not going to be a lot of gathering once you reopen. Understand that. Understand that there's going to be a lot of liquor. What's the word I'm looking for? A lot of social distancing, social distancing, a lot of face masks, a lot of, it's not gonna be like it once was before. It's going to take a lot of precautions because because we don't know if the virus is there or not. And to me, I didn't hear not one person saying what we got to do to stop the virus from spreading. What do we got to do for that? Yes, in New York the numbers have gone down. Yes, but to me, once you get it, now what? Yes, you can wash your hands. You can wear a mask. You can wear gloves. What else is there to do? They're not telling you how to fight this virus. What else we supposed to do? Because at some point, you guys gonna want to go to the games and go to the games and all that, and go back to things the way they are, because the weather's gonna get hot. And listen, not everybody's gonna stay home. Everybody wants to go out. They want to go out and have fun and do this and that, and do that and stuff. But it's not gonna be like it once before. It's gonna be a lot of social distancing. It's gonna be a lot aggregation. That's the word I was looking for before. A lot of aggregation, so it won't be a lot of damn. I just found the word, don't you hate when you find something and then you realize, but anyway, it's going to be a lot of precaution. I'm gonna just leave it at that, and I'm gonna just say that I just want to know, to me, what do we have to do? Why? Yes, we in a rush, but we gotta understand things are not gonna be the same like it was before. Everything is going to be cut short. With that said, a lot of things are going to be cut short. A lot of things are going to be not like it was, like I mentioned again. It's not going to be like it was before. It's not going to be a lot. It's not going to be, a lot of closeness. Not a lot of high fiving. It's not going to be like that. It's going to be a lot of social. It's going to be a lot of social distancing. It's not going to be a lot. There's not going to be a lot of gathering, so a lot of people have to take that into precaution and take that in consideration. Listen, this is real life. We have to deal with this, And another thing, that's all it is. You got it's real life. The fight, just because the rate is going down, that doesn't mean this fight is far from over. Yes, the rate thank God it gone down, but that doesn't mean we still at risk. Because again, you don't know where it's gonna pop up next. I heard it's supposed to pop up next in the wintertime. So take a page from Cuomo and just go through the facts. Be caution. Be aware. Be smart. And don't then do what you can. Now, as far as reopening, to me, I think a lot of people are just, yes, we all miss sports and stuff like that. We all miss sports. I do. I miss sports and stuff like that. A lot of people want to take precaution. A lot of people don't want to think we should reopen sports right away. I completely understand. To some degree. I completely understand to some degree. Now, with that said, no one is putting a gun to your head to perform. If you don't want to perform, like Nicholas, Goros, if I pronounce his last name, forgive me, that tweeted, the STA, the Tennis Association, is being very selfish, and you're gonna travel all the way to Queens, New York, to play, and then go back to Australia and quarantine. Then you know what? If you don't want to come out and play, then don't come out and play. Simple. Don't come out and play. Nobody put a gun in your head. If you don't want to play, don't play. Now when you play, and you don't take precautions of what is out there, and you end up getting sick. Don't bitch to everybody that you got sick, and that goes for and to me, I take that with the fans too. Listen, the fans cannot be upset. To me, the fans could be upset. The fans could be upset all they want, but here's the bottom line. To me, listen, either way you look at it, it's damn if you do, damn if you don't. Because even though you think you're being safe, which is the right precaution, somebody gonna bitch and moan about it. So you can't please everybody. You really can't. But low key, I was disappointed that but I have to face facts. Well, we look forward to next year with the U.S. Open, because I'm not going to the U.S. Open this year, obviously, because they're not gonna have no fans, and it's 2 weeks. Is around the time anyway. The end of August to early September. It's always been like that. So I know there's basically no changes as far as I'm concerned. The only difference is there's not going to be no fans attending. That's all there is to it. And it's going to be televised, but there's not going to be no fans attending. That's all there is to it, And probably Chris Fowler and John McEnroe and Mary going to record from their house. That's all there is to it. Now, I want to get into baseball. I really want to get into baseball so bad. So let me just say this: baseball have a new proposal: 60 games,